Okay, we are underway in the women's 77 kilo division. Now, firstly, if you're joining us, apologies because we are having internet issues at the venue here, and we're going to record this and then we will be uploading this to YouTube this evening. So we'll be coming to, you'll all get to watch this at home, and hopefully you do. But really this is all about making sure that everyone around the country can watch. So Kaya was successful with 43 kilos for her first lift. I'm just going to set up the slow-mo camera on here so I can make sure we get some good videography for everybody. I am going to do a shout out to 2 degrees. We have just lost internet, everything's slowed down. We thought we were throttled, but 2 degrees has been trying to help us as best as possible in the background to try and get the internet working. So hopefully we might have our problem sorted tomorrow. They said it isn't a problem at their end, so they're trying to problem solve for me. In the meantime, bar is loaded to 45 kilos. This becomes a first attempt for Karen Ladbrook. Ready to go. Go back to front of platform. And that's a good lift for Karen. Underway, 3 white lights. Success. Well done, Karen. We're going to go start lining all of this up. Good first lift coming from the deep south. Nice extension. Has very good lockout, so the referees don't need to worry about this. Okay, we're going to come back to main platform because Jules is ready to go. First attempt. 45 kilograms on the bar. And Jules is into the competition with success.
And another good lift. Rowers will please have 45 Titans for Kaya's second attempt.
Well done, Jules. Into the comp. First attempt success. Coaches lean on from Doug in the corner.
Bar is loaded. Kaya,
And the call moves back to Kaya. We're going to zoom out of this and zoom onto that and reset everything else. Second attempt, 45 kilograms. Comfortable work. 2 from 2 from Kaya.
Kaya so far. Loaders, can we please have 46 on the bar for Kaya's order?
Has been lifting now for a significant time. Competed at South Islands and both secondary schools. I believe last year was her last event at secondary schools. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong.
Bar is loaded. Kaya, your clock is running.
You can see that in her movement, how well established those movement patterns are now. So once those foundational movements are established, that's when individuals can really start to build up on their strength. Just cut out to the scoreboard. We're going to get through this pretty quickly. There's only 6 lifters.
7 kilos on the bar for Karen's second attempt.
Okay, so bar is being loaded to 47 kilograms. Comes the second attempt for Karen. Lifting for Otago weightlifting. Come back to centre. I have a feeling during my little interlude as well, someone's bumped the centre camera and it's just knocked it off. We need to go straighten that up at half time, which we will do. So the call is currently on Karen Ladbrook. Let's try and have a look out the back. No, sorry, call moved to Kaya. Kaya's ready to go for her third attempt. Oh, just forward.
And unfortunately, no left there for Kaya. Loaders, can you please have the bar of 48 for Karen's second attempt?
Okay, so just as fast as Kaya was out onto the platform, she ran out the back as well, not to be for her third. 2 good lifts though, and into the competition. Still really nice positions. Hits extension, really good. Good reach. Just ever so slightly forward, means it comes back out. Not to be, we'll have to wait for another day. Okay, let's go into the scoreboard, have a little look. Bar is loaded to 48 kilograms. Second attempt for Karen. Not to be as well.
Please have 48 Titan on the bar for Karen's third attempt.
Just slightly forward. Still got it to arm's length. Just trying to line this all up for everybody. Let's have a look. Sits into it, drags. Hits extension.
Herself, she will have a 2-minute clock. Karen, your clock is started.
Only shimmy forward, which makes me think that the bar was just deviating a little bit, had to chase it, but not to be. But that she does have one more final attempt. There is a 2-minute clock waiting. We'll go to the scoreboard briefly. Looks like Karen will be 48, followed by Julie at 49. Vicky will be patiently waiting out the back as well, no doubt. We'll go for a quick look what's happening out the back room. Freya waiting as well. It's a Dunedin coaching team. Otago Weightlifting getting ready to go as well. Karen comes rocketing back past. She's still got a minute. Julie hanging out in the background. It can be a bit disruptive when there's a few missed lifts. See Callan making a change. Is he adding more for Karen? Looks like it. Yep, Karen's moving up. Julie will be called at 49. Julie's over the back. I can see Julie walking around, which makes me think, is Julie coming to the platform? Yes, she is. Here comes Julie. So Julie will make her way out to front of house with her coach just giving her a couple of key words before she chalks out to the side and comes to the platform. So this is a second attempt, 49 kilograms. It's a great fight, and referees say good lift, 3 white lights. Well done, Julie. There's a great bottom position tussle with the bar. Textbook position through the middle. Arm's length. Works hard in this bottom position to stabilise, but doesn't rush out. It's a fantastic fight. Lots of people in the crowd supporting. So gets the accolades that she deserves after this, what seemed like a lifetime, stabilising 49 kilos. So bar is going to move up now. Actually, the bar is going to stay the same, 49 kilos for Karen for her third attempt. And that's a good lift too. Great correction. Karen's pretty pumped about that one. That was a fantastic correction on lift number 2. Success on lift number 3. Much stronger off the floor. Gives her every opportunity to get the extension. And just places it a little bit more commitment in the receiving position. I think it was at that point that she knew she had it. The sun is streaming in from the roller door, so these athletes are having to combat a little bit of sunstrike while we're at it.
Bar is loaded to 51 kilos for Julie. Will be attempting
well done. So the call moves to 51 kilos for Julie. This is a New Zealand Masters record attempt, held by Julie at 50. So third attempt, New Zealand Masters record. Not today.
Unfortunately, no lift there. Loaders can please have the bar 52 kilos for Vicky's first attempt.
New territory, not necessarily physically challenging, more probably the mental component of trying to move your way under a new weight. Still got great extension. Then moves under. That was centimetres away from a new national record. But 2 good lifts from Julie, so she'll be happy with that. We're going to move back to front of the platform. Freya's ready to go. Right. Vicky. And Vicky's into the competition. Not a problem. 52 kilograms. Victory barbell. That was a pretty textbook lift. Very tidy. Extension. Moves under the bar. Has the strength and stability just to stabilize there before standing that out. So successful opening attempt. 52 kilograms. The bar is moved in the meanwhile to 55 kilograms for Taryn. We go back to the scoreboard. We're just showing the slow-mo of Vicky. We're going to go back to the scoreboard. Looks like Taryn Patterson from Victory Barbell also 55 kilograms, first attempt. Hasn't taken to the platform just yet, so maybe there's some changes coming through. Just waiting. Okay. First attempt, 55 kilograms. It's a very confident opener. Taryn Patterson. Quite composed approach to how she took to the platform. The whole lift was very measured, so very good opening lift. Nice extension, holds good structure, doesn't let the chest or torso dive through the bar, so really successful opening lift. Give her confidence for number 2. We're going to come back out of this because Vicky's ready to go for number 2. It's just as good as the first attempt.
And a good second attempt with a Masters record in the bank.
So that was a New Zealand Masters record, just casually. This is the last event that will be held at these bodyweight categories before we move to the new bodyweight categories. Bodyweight categories have shifted to align with the Olympic qualification period, and even though that's specifically designed for Olympic level athletes, that impacts our whole sport. So all of our athletes will now have to decide whether they choose to move up or around to the new bodyweight categories. And some of us might get given a bit of freedom to add some weight to their body, or some of us might look at it and go, I can move into a lower bodyweight category. We will see as the year progresses. Okay, we're coming back to the centre platform. Taryn Patterson ready to go for second attempt.
Big finish, strong reach.
It's not bad though. Over the back means there's plenty of power. Let's have a look at it in the slow-mo. Nice position off the floor again. Good extension, feet are good. Where's this lost? That's good till we drop the torso down a little bit. Oh, that's a ever so close lift. Maybe a little bit of momentum across the shoulders. Couldn't hit the brakes. We'll have one final attempt to try and secure that. So both Taryn and Vicky have a final lift, and then Freya is by herself starting at 80 kilograms. There's a 2-minute clock. We're down to just on a minute. This is usually when the athlete comes out. However, I saw Taryn looking at the 30-second clock, so I think she likes to run it down a little bit lower before taking to the platform. What's happening out the back? Just Freya. Just waiting patiently. She has to wait another couple of lifts. Okay, we'll come back to main platform. Taryn's ready to go. Majority decision, good lift, what a save. Double fist pump, she's pretty happy with that result. A great correction from second to third lift. Again, under the coach's eye, hits a great extension on this one. Full commitment mode. Through the bar, still moving backwards but doesn't let it go. And then fights her way out of it. So success, 2 from 3, and we'll carry 58 into her total. We're going to come out of this because this is a New Zealand Masters record attempt from Vicky. Not a problem for Vicky, and a new New Zealand Masters record. It's a very comfortable lift, and 3 from 3 certainly didn't look overtly challenging, but that's because of the technique. When you nail a good one, it looks effortless. So while we're watching this New Zealand record, the bar is being loaded to 80 kilos for Freya. The bar is loaded, the clock is running. Let's go to the scoreboard briefly before Freya comes out. First attempt, we'll have 3 lifts following herself. Oh, really comfortable opening lift and success. So we'll now have a number of lifts following herself. So likely we'll start to try and buy time by making a few changes. That one took off like a rocket. I recently returned to the UK to visit home and went into a facility there that's training and thoroughly enjoyed the experience. Obviously, training out of CCW, a very small club, and they do a great job down there in keeping weightlifting going. Pretty happy with that start. Unfortunately, we are having some internet issues, so I can't even jump on and see Freya's notes. I do know she's a nurse and was offered the position down in the South Island. She was originally up on the North Shore, and I know they work hard, and was given a little bit more of a balanced position down in Christchurch, and it seems like Freya's really enjoying the move south, which happened actually quite a few years ago. So bar is loaded now to 85 kilograms. Looks like she's going to take 85. Can't quite see her out the back. We'll go for a scan, shall we? I think she's standing slightly to the left. Unfortunately, my joystick doesn't like to turn left in a hurry. I should probably just set it as a preset. There she is. With coach Emma looking after her today. Okay, looks like Freya's ready to go. Second attempt, 85 kilograms. Two.
And a good second attempt there from Freya. Ladies, can we please have 86 on the bar?
So pretty comfortable at this point. Let's have a look at the slow-mo while they put the headphones on and listen to some classical music. Oh, we do know your unlock code now. Freya caught that on the slow-mo, unlocking her phone. Don't let anyone pinch your phone now.
86 kilos is loaded. The clock is started.
Good old Z-Access. Need to reset your lock code now. In fact, I should go up to her and do one of those magician things afterwards. Well, mate, if I can guess your code. Two from two, moving up to 88 kilograms.
88 kilos is loaded. Freya's clock has resumed.
I don't know where she's gone. Oh, yeah. Hiding down here. She's certainly not concerned. Quite casual. So she will get the final lift in the snatch portion of this event, the women's 77 kilo division. This is the last session from today. I'm going to upload this to YouTube because we're not coming live, but I'll do it as quickly as possible when I get back to my accommodation. And then my Airbnb is going to go, you're using a lot of data. Such as. So just 6 athletes. We got through that pretty quickly. Okay, looks like she's ready to go. For 3 from 3. 88 kilos. This is a big snatch. Oh, it's good. Oh. It's a weird sport where you get a look of surprise on a weight that you want to achieve. So this was very good succession. 3 from 3 lifts, following herself as well. 88 kilos, big lift, massive lift. It was at this moment here, I think she was like, oh my gosh, I'm experiencing something that I didn't know was possible. Oh, the dopamine hit was real, right there. Knowing if I stand this up, my percentages get much harder every time I turn up to training. It was a great lift. What a great series of lifts from Freya there. A little hop, step and a jump to finish as well. It's fantastic lifting. We'll keep the slow-mo going. Nothing better than giving yourself a clap on the way out. Pretty good. Double fist pump from coach as well. Right, that's the first half of the event. We got just over 8 minutes until we come back for the clean and jerk. So I'm going to mute me. I'm going to hold this on here so we don't stop this recording. And I'll be back shortly with the clean and jerk. Okay, welcome back. We're about to get into the second half of the women's 77 kilo division from the South Island Weightlifting Championships. Kaya out for her first of the clean and jerks. Done. Good start to the competition.
Loaders, can we please have 49 on the bar?
Okay, so bar is being reset to 49. It will still be for Kaya.
49 is loaded. Kaya, 2 minutes.
Good drive, arm length. So it looks like Kaya will have probably 3 lifts following herself.
Loaders, can we please have 51 on the bar for Kaya's second attempt?
So it's a good start. You see the start list. She was born 2007, so significantly younger than the rest of the field. Great to have athletes in the start of their journey right through to our Masters athletes taking to the platform. For those of us that are just watching now, you're joining us from Nelson Olympic Weightlifting. You aren't watching this live because we ran into a bit of a issue with our internet to provide live streaming. Hopefully it'll be resolved in the morning. We'll have a play around with it. I'll do a big shout out actually to 2 Degrees. As much as we lost our internet, they were working pretty hard to try and figure it out for us. It's just we are in quite a little bit of a valley down here and the reception is a bit of a struggle. And it seems like, well, what I got informed is that potentially the whole area got throttled. So they reckon it might be a Nelson 2 Degrees issue. We are waiting. Looks like she's just patiently waiting. Barbara Grieve having a good chat. Coach there, getting ready. Okay. Round 2. 51 kilograms on the bar. Not quite. Had to shake it off a little bit after the clean. Maybe the clean took a little bit more out of her than she was expecting. But just see the end. Had to work hard. Elbows dropped down just a little bit. So had to drag them back up, and that little bit of extra energy expended. My competition TO sitting next to me, listening to me talk to myself. Welcome to my life. Just forward, couldn't maintain it, but does have one final attempt. Go out back, she's patiently waiting. Coach will be giving the final words. Here we go. So still has a minute on the clock. So no rushes yet. Most athletes will stand up at about a minute. Most coaches will keep the eye on the clock so the athlete doesn't have to. And now got told, right, time to take to the platform. Okay, here she comes for her third attempt. 51 kilograms. better. Yeah. She's had to fight for it, but she's done well. I think the referees, a majority decision, no left.
Lotus, can you please have 60 kilos on the bar?
Must have been on the recovery. We'll have a look at it. Much stronger clean. Gives her every opportunity to go overhead. I think this was okay. It might have been just the recovery might have made a little bit of instability in the elbows. I'm keeping my eye on the right.
60 kilos is loaded for Julie's first attempt.
I thought that was good.
Let's go, Joe.
It's a sport of millimeters. Okay, we're going to come out of this and back to main platform. And Julie Manderson is going for a national clean and jerk record. Oh, so easy. And that's a New Zealand Masters record. And that's her first attempt, so likely, if successful, all three will be a series of Masters records. Good dip. Lets the legs do all the work and then drives the body back down. That's textbook technique. Great stability overhead.
Julie wanting more. Lotus, can we please have 63 on the
Julie.
bar for Terence first.
Okay, so it's a change of athlete. Getting all the coaching back. Let's have a look what's happening.
63 is loaded. Terence, you have 1.
Call is on Taryn. Taryn Patterson lifting for Nelson Weightlifting. No, Victory Barbell, sorry. Okay, we're going to go back to front of platform. First attempt. 63 kilograms.
More strong. Push. Breathe. Take your time. Big dip.
Great. Opening attempt from Taryn. Again, we're seeing some great lifting. Just took her time to really set her position in the jerk. Torso nice and high. Line is good. Again, legs do all of the work. Get some momentum. Bars traveling to apex and pressing the body down into that receiving position. It's a really good start.
Go, Joe.
We're going to move back to front of platform. Julie Manderson, second attempt now for New Zealand Masters record.
Unfortunately, unsuccessful lift there. Lotus, can we please have 60?
Not to be on a second.
Julie's third attempt.
Got it to arm's length, maybe just left it forward. Let's have a look and go. So the dip was good. Drives it to arm's length.
You have 2 minutes.
Just rolls out the front. It was so close. Okay, we do have time. Julie's got one more lift following herself. 64 will be followed by Karen at 66 and potentially Taryn at 67. Still got a bit of lifting to go. Julie, call is on Julie. That's not Julie, that's Karen. Julie might be sitting down. No, that's Taryn. Taryn, Karen, No Julie. Where's Julie? Should we go for a look? Karen. No Julie. Where's Julie? That's not Julie. Julie's over the back.
We were just having a brief technical difficulty.
Okay, so the clock isn't running because Julie's got 1 minute on the clock now. Okay, so Julie's coming back. Sorry, everybody. Let's go back to the centre platform.
Go, Joe. Finish strong.
That's better, and that's a new Masters record. So that was 2 and 1, a clean and jerk and total Masters record. So well done, Shirley, and your home gym as well. Just didn't let that one come back out the front. Held on for that.
66 is loaded. Karen, you have 1 minute.
Okay, so we're gonna come out of this. Julie's success. And we'll come to main platform, and it'll be for Karen. And her first attempt at 66 kilos. Through white lights, makes full use of the platform.
67 on the bar. This will be for Terence.
A little bit of a step out of the clean forward. Just a little bit of extra energy that you'd be able to conserve. But does really well. Really makes good use of oscillating the barbell. So she does a quick reset here. I'll just scroll through this so we can see it before Taryn comes out. So she has a really good use of energy here on the barbell. Bar really kicks and then locks out, and that's where her strength is. We're going to come back to main platform. Taryn Patterson is out for her second attempt. So 2 from 2, looking quite comfortable in this series of lifts. Looks quite happy too. Great drive. Good pressure on the bar.
68 is loaded. Karen, you have 1 minute.
Good determination. Doesn't let it drift anywhere. And I know you can't see the lower limb, but a good stable recovery means she's got energy in reserves for her third lift. And let's have a little quick look at the scoreboard.
This will be a 10. Clean and jerk record.
So Taryn has one more. She's moved directly to 70. Karen is having a crack at the New Zealand Masters record.
69 is loaded. Karen, your clock has resumed.
She's got 2 attempts left, and she's having a crack at 69 for the record. So hopefully we might see 2 lifts increase it. Vicky yet to come in at 72, and Freya right up at 99. We're going to come back to front of platform. New Zealand Masters record attempt. New Zealand record. Pretty happy with that one.
Successful attempt there for Karen. Some records in the back. Loaders 70 kilos on the bar, please. With Terran's third.
Okay, let's quickly go to the slow. So we'll have another attempt beyond that. So 69 kilos, New Zealand Masters record, and now gets the opportunity to add more to it as well. Always a good day when you're attempting records on your first or second attempts. A really good lift. So while we're watching this, Taryn Patterson is getting ready. We're just watching Karen Ladbroke break a New Zealand Masters record. Gives herself a round of applause after the referees agree to. Okay, Taryn Patterson, third attempt.
Drive. Breathe. Take your time. Everything in the step.
Oh, good lift. There's a well-fought lift. Referees say down. Oh, referees say no.
Unsuccessful lift there. Loaders
I don't know what that was for.
72 kilos on the bar. This will be for Vicky's opening attempt.
There's two reds, one white. Let's have a little look on the slow-mo. She's in the back half. We can get the coach's reaction as well.
Record. Your clock is running.
Oh, it was that soft elbow. It was hard to see though, because it was pretty well executed. That was a good jerk though. Went well down into the receiving position. Okay, we're coming out of this. Vicky's going.
Push. Big drive. Big front foot.
And that's a New Zealand Masters record. That wasn't very hard at all. So these Masters have been training their house down because we've had successive multiple records. And these are the last time they can set records in these weight categories because they will be shifting weight categories across the whole spectrum. And they will get a clean slate in which they can start setting them again. Good work, Vicky. Okay. We're going to go back to the centre because Karen Ladbroke is also coming up for another New Zealand Masters record. That's a good lift. And 3 from 3.
Loaders will please have 76 on the bar for Vicky's second attempt and another attempt at a Masters record.
I'm trying to piece this all together. Maybe they're in the same age and weight category, and maybe Karen broke the record and then Vicky broke the record and Karen equaled the record of Vicky. I'm trying to figure all this out. I don't have internet access, so I can't really piece it all together for you. But all I can piece together is that this is a good series of lifting from all of these lifters. That was a great jerk. Good fight. Okay, we're going to come back out of that because Vicky's going.
Breathe. Sit front foot. Huge.
That looks good too. And that's again a New Zealand Masters clean and jerk and total record.
Vicky extending her clean and jerk and total record. Loaders can we please have 77 on the bar for her automatic increase.
Well, the owner of Victory Barbell down in Christchurch, great facility and lots of representation here from Victory Barbell today. Vicky will be pretty happy with this.
80 kilos on the bar.
She's moving up to 80 now. But the last lifter before we see Freya come back in at 99. Freya successful with 3 from 3 in the snatch. And if Vicky's successful with her next lift, she'll be 6 from the competition.
Vicky, you have 2 minutes.
Pretty quick competition. Going to get through this whole competition in potentially under an hour. I do enjoy that. This is the last session for today, and then we'll be back day 2. Hopefully day 2 will be live. No doubt we'll be doing some testing in the morning. Just got a 2-minute break. We'll go to the warm-up space, have a look. Just Freya getting ready over the back. What's happening? They're over this side. There we go. Okay, 3rd attempt, New Zealand clean and jerk and total record. Just as the sun comes across the platform. And I think that's 3 from 3. Referees say, oh no, look. Gives the death stare to the referees. Referees say that was an elbow. Let's have a look. I'll be able to have a look from this direction. It might be hard to see from this direction. Oh, it is hard to see from this direction. Might be better to go back and watch the front-on shot. Worked hard for it. Okay, so we're just waiting for 99 kilos to be loaded. It is loaded now. And the call is on Freya for her first clean and jerk. Come out of that. Go live to Freya. He's having a day, a good day. So that's 1 from 1 and 4 from 4. So first clean and jerk success, but her 4th successful lift. And she's doing well because the sun is creeping over the platform. I think we might be done just before it hits the athletes. We could just dip the roller door down if we need to. Nice slow motion shot there of the coaches as well. So we will go back to the warm-up space because Emma is giving her all of the tips. Good person to take tips from. I wonder what they're talking about. I wonder what the selection of music is, the hype song. I'm pretty certain Freya did give me the hype song in the notes, but I can't connect to the internet right now, so I will maybe have to go and look that up afterwards. But she does have 2 lifts following herself. Here's the scorecard. So there's 1:32 on the clock. She's moved the bar to 101. It might be another change, one more change maybe. Getting all of the words of wisdom from Emma. Whether it's weightlifting related or not, I don't know. A lot of these athletes might enjoy being distracted from the task at hand. Looks like the bar is loaded to 102. Still got a minute and 2 seconds. Looks like 102 is going to be the call though. Or does she want 103? She keeps putting her fingers up like, give me one more. Is it 4? Or is she having a photo? No.
Stop the clock.
Yeah.
And a final change, 103 kilos on the bar, please, loaders.
So that was the call, 103.
Is loaded, Freya the clock has resumed.
Okay. This is pretty challenging for the old live stream camera. We've got a lot of light coming in onto the platform. Second attempt. Oh. 103 was just a little bit too much, but she will have one more attempt. This is going to be a horrible slow-mo because it's half a body slow-mo of Freya trying to stand up. So we'll watch it anyway because that's what Richie does. The lighting's a bit of a challenge. Managed to get through pretty much the whole series today. Hard work. Couldn't quite get through the sticking point.
We have a nice tidy platform, 103 is loaded, Freya, your clock has
Okay, we'll come back out of this. She's got 2 minutes. I don't think we're going to see an increase in terms of the weight on the barbell. So we will just wait out the 2 minutes until Freya comes back out and attempts the lift. This is our last lift. I will then put us into this holding screen and I will end this and I will look to upload this. So those that are interested in watching, you'll be able to come and watch this. Apologies we couldn't bring this to you live. We just managed to get through the second series today and then everything slowed down.
Hey, can someone put the...
We're just going to pause for a second because there's too much sun coming to the platform. So you'll see the shadow disappear. That's good.
Can I go?
Yeah.
clock has resumed.
And that looks a little bit better on the live stream too. We've got 1 minute remaining. That's usually when the athlete stands up. She's going to have to work really hard to get through that sticking point and the clean. Has secured a total, so there's nothing really riding on this. She is also already the South Island champion. Just got to wait for the beat to drop before she takes the headphones off. Okay, we're into it. Push.
Come on, breathe, sit.
Oh, close. And very good effort to get through that clean.
That concludes our clean and jerk session. Those clean.
Watch that on the slow-mo where they talk about it out the back. But that was the final lift of the women's 77. Works really hard. Not that hard, it is in slow-mo now. But she manages to get through the sticking point that time. And I'll just zoom forward where you guys can watch them having a bit of a chit-chat out the back. And then goes into the dip. That was good. Split was good. Just couldn't quite get the arms to hit structure. Comes back down. So that is the final lift from the South Island Weightlifting Champs Women's 77. We are back again tomorrow at 9 a.m. Hopefully live. If not live, I'm going to record it all anyway, and it will be uploaded. But thank you for coming back and watching this. And we will see you again tomorrow morning.